Alright, let's see what's going on today in the Discord. Nani? Let's see, what do we got here?
A few minutes later.
Ah! Oh my god, I forgot that there was an event going on where people got to go play the demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. Ugh! Lucky bastards. So, in other news, Kingdom Hearts 3 is playable, and it's coming out. Whoa! I don't know, like, so let me get my thoughts together. So, I've been watching these video clips over and over and over, basically all morning, since I saw it earlier today on Discord. So, whew. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like there's so much to unpack in all this videos. Like there's like all these Keyblade transformations. There's all these like extra abilities you can do. There's like all these different shot locks that you could do. It's just there's a lot of things going on. So I'm gonna just start off by talking about like the Keyblades that we see in the gameplay thing. Yeah. Okay. So first, the Toy Story Keyblade. So with the Toy Story Keyblade, it goes from being, just a regular old, hit him with a stick Keyblade, and then it turns into a giant hammer, which you can just, fucking smack people around like boom, smacking the shit out of here. It's amazing. I like the fact that it's like not really slow. You're kind of just flying around like just bink, 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 bink. It's pretty great. From there, the hammer turns into a drill, so you just fly around drilling people, and that's all fine and dandy. So what was really cool is the fact that that drill could actually just drill downward, create a little shockwave area impact, and then you could drill into the ground and come out and just fucking wreck shit from underneath. And that's fucking fantastic. I mean, I could think of a couple of let's say you're fighting like the big fat dudes, you can't hit them from the front, you're too lazy to go run around. Screw it, just drill underground and hit them from below. It's so cool. Okay, so the final thing with the Keyblade transformations is that every Keyblade has like a finisher move, I guess. So the Toy Story one is, your drill bit turns into like a claw thing that you just fling on over to an enemy, grab them, and then slap them around like the Hulk with, Loki. It's pretty fucking great. Hits everything all around you. 10 out of 10. Moving on to the next one. So, the Monsters, Inc. Keyblade goes from being just a regular Keyblade to a set of claw arms. So you can just like fly around, smacking people around. Just like spinning like a human blender. It's pretty neat. Whatever. Don't really care too much for it. However, the good stuff is whenever those claw arms turn into yo-yos. So that's really cool. Like, so you're like flinging around, fucking smacking people, like boop, 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 boop. And what's really neat is I noticed that if you hit an enemy, you could like swing towards them when you wrap them around with the yo-yo. So that's really fucking neat. So that's like a whole nother movement option, I guess I gotta master. That's fucking, yeah, that's gonna be fun. So from then onward, eventually the yo-yos turn into, as its finisher move, it turns into these big teeth things, sweeps around, grabs a couple enemies, and blends them. So that's pretty fucking cool. Just instant heartless juice. Hell yeah. On to the last one that we see is the Tangled Keyblade, which instead of it turning into like a physical weapon, it turns into a wand, I guess, and you're just kind of just shooting lasers out. It's kind of like being back in Wisdom form in Kingdom Hearts 2. You're kind of just flying around shooting things, but instead of shooting like tiny triangle bullets, I don't know, not those, you shoot out like these cool little laser things, and that's really neat. You can it's kind of like a ranged attack, I guess. You could like send like little shockwaves out, like or not shockwaves, but little spinny things. Yeah, okay, so, one of the more interesting things that I noticed about this Keyblade is actually that, I don't know if it's like a finisher move, or, well, I guess it wouldn't be a finisher move. One of the interesting things I noticed about this Keyblade is that once you turn it into wand mode, you can see Sora doing this, where he's like, boop, make a copy, boop, make a copy, boop, make a copy, boop, make a copy, and then like he jumps into the air, and then just like all the copies at once just shoot a bunch of lasers at this big robot dude, and I'm like, whoa, that's fucking rad. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you could just clone yourself, but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of that power because that looks really fucking cool. So the finishing move for this Keyblade is, oh, okay, you just build a big tower and then boom! Giant flaming circle, everyone dies in the vicinity. That's fantastic, it looks really nice. Why is this game so good looking? I'll cry every time. Okay, so that's enough about Keyblades. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is actually the Toy Story world itself. We got a better look at the actual world in terms of like, okay, well, we've already seen Andy's room, we've already seen, like, you know, the front yard. We saw a bit of the, you know, Robo-Mech Super Fighter combat thing, the last couple of trailers that we've gotten, but we didn't actually get a full look at the entire store. So, like, you know, there's a few extra sections, like this one where, like, you know, there's like the toys and you summon the little ride, whatever, that's fine. But there's also this gumball machine thing, toy dispenser, where like you can just like, you could do the, what's that shit called? You could do flow motion all the way up. And now, I'm glad that, from what I've seen so far, that flow motion is actually just restricted to like certain areas instead of like having to flow motion your way through the entire level, because flow motion is a pain in the ass and it should never exist, and oh god, why did they invent it? It's fucking terrible. I hate it. Never fucking played on the DS. Flow motion on DS is actual cancer and I fucking hate it. But I'm good with this. I'm good with the with it being like this. So, yeah, like the worlds just seem like a lot bigger and just a lot of things going on all at once. Or the worlds seem bigger and they seem more occupied than they did in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you're just endlessly walking down a hallway with nothing to look at. Pretty boring. And yeah, it's not much to do. But for here, like, there are plenty of like corridors and other things you can go down. Like, it looks like anything that you could see, you could basically climb on top of, so that's pretty fucking neat. What else? Let's see. Let me actually look at one of these clips. So yeah, there's these new areas just look really big in general. There's a lot of stuff going on. So at the very least, it won't be completely fucking boring whenever you go there. And just the sheer scale of things. I mean, just look at this, like, you know, running up a mountain for shit's sake. It's just like, oh, you know, whatever. This, I guess we could just handle things like this now. That's fine. Okay, so that's basically it, what I just wanted to talk about. I mean, I could talk about Wreck-It Ralph. That summon's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, there's not really much to say about that. All that aside, though, I'm super excited for this game to come out, so here's to, like, I know that they announced that sometime this next month they're going to be announcing the release date. Fingers crossed for this year, you know. Well, actually, they said that it was going to come out this year, but fingers crossed that it's like, you know, maybe October, November, around there, and I can finally get my hands on the game that I've been waiting like literally a decade for. So yeah, here's the hoping for that. But I'm definitely gonna get the game when it comes out. Gonna stream the shit out of it. Maybe might make some more videos like this about me just talking about things. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next stream or in the next video. Later.